All right, here's another problem where we need to do some calculations. I'm going to do that in step 1. And then we're going to round to the correct number of sig figs in step 2. All of these problems here, A through D, are multiplication and division. So you just need to remember that the rule is that we round to the least number of sig figs. And I'll show you exactly how that works. So what we want to do is grab your calculator, pause this if you don't have it, and find it and follow along. So we have 400 times 185, hit the equal key, and that's equal to 74,000, okay? This guy here has 3 significant figures. This guy here has 3 significant figures. So I want to round this off to 3 sig figs. How do I do that? Well, this is a big number and there's no decimal place, for me to work in. So what I would do is I would write this in scientific notation. We do that by putting a decimal place, moving it, okay? And that's 10 to the 3. Remember, positive exponents for big numbers. And what I want to do is round this now off to 3 sig figs. I'll point an arrow at the next one over, and it's lower than 5, so we're going to round this down. Okay, and that's going to be my final answer there. All right. This next problem, B, we've got 2.40, divide by 4, divide by 125, hit the equal key, 0.0048. If you didn't get the right answer, you're doing 2.40 divide by 4 times 125. You need to do divide, okay? Divide twice, unless you want to use extra parentheses here and a multiplication in between. But I don't recommend that. It's more work. So we got our number, and we want to round this off to the correct number of sig figs, whatever that is, right? So this guy up here has 3 sig figs. This one has 1. This one has 3. This is obviously lower, so we want to round this off to 1 sig fig. So we want to round it off to that place. Look at the digit above. Beyond that, is it greater than 5? Yes. So we want to round this up to 0.005. Okay. This problem C, grab your calculator, 0.825 times 3.6 times 5.1, hit the equal key. I get 15.147. Let's count sig figs. This doesn't count, it's to the left. It's a Pacific Ocean 0. We have 3 sig figs here, 2 sig figs here, 2 sig figs here. So let's identify where those 2 significant figures will be. Let's look at the third one over. Is it less than 5? Yes. So we're going to round this down. All right. Let's look at this next problem. I'm going to do 3.5 times 0.261. Okay. And I'm going to divide 8.24. And then I'm going to hit the divide button again, because this is down on the bottom. I'm going to type 20.0 and hit the equal key. And you should get 0.005543083. Big long number there. Let's count sig figs. We've got 2. This 0 doesn't count. 1, 2, 3. This has 1, 2, 3. This has 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's the loser. So we want to round this off to 2 sig figs. Remember, these zeros don't count because they are before the first non-zero digit, or Pacific Ocean zeros. They will be part of the answer, but not for the rounding purpose that I'm analyzing right now. Now this digit I'm pointing to is lower than 5, so we want to round it down, and the result will be 5, 5. Okay? So you keep these zeros, but when you're counting sig figs, You just look at the non-zero digits over there. Okay? Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you.